Imagine eating steak every day for 30 days. This bold culinary adventure promises to transform your body in surprising ways. From boosting muscle mass and energy levels to potential health risks like raised cholesterol, the effects are diverse. Get ready to explore the highs and lows of a month-long steak diet and discover how this savory choice can impact your health and lifestyle. Ready to dig in? Let's uncover the 50 changes that await. Positive effects. Increased protein intake. Adequate protein intake is crucial for building and repairing tissues, including muscles, skin, and organs. Steak provides a high-quality source of complete protein, containing all essential amino acids necessary for these processes. Iron boost. Steak is particularly rich in heme iron, the form of iron found in animal products that is more easily absorbed by the body compared to non-heme iron found in plant foods. Adequate iron intake supports the production of red blood cells and prevents iron deficiency anemia. Zinc levels rise. Zinc is an essential mineral involved in numerous enzymatic reactions in the body, including those related to immune function, DNA synthesis, and wound healing. Steak is a significant source of bioavailable zinc. B vitamins. Steak contains various B vitamins, including B6, B12, niacin, B3, and riboflavin, B2. These vitamins play vital roles in energy metabolism, neurological function, and the synthesis of hormones and neurotransmitters. Improved muscle recovery. The amino acids provided by steak, particularly leucine, play a critical role in muscle protein synthesis and recovery post-exercise. Consuming steak after workouts can aid in muscle repair and growth. Higher creatine levels. Creatine, naturally found in red meat, is involved in the production of ATP, the primary energy currency of cells. Supplementing with creatine has been shown to improve muscle strength and exercise performance, particularly during short-duration, high-intensity activities. Enhanced satiation. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient, meaning it helps keep you feeling full and satisfied after meals. Consuming steak as part of a meal can help control hunger and reduce overall calorie intake. Boosted testosterone. Zinc and vitamin B6, both found in steak, are important for maintaining healthy testosterone levels in men. Adequate intake of these nutrients may support reproductive health and libido. Omega-3 fatty acids. If the steak is from grass-fed cattle, it may contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These fatty acids have anti-inflammatory properties and are beneficial for cardiovascular and brain health. Improved mood. Several nutrients in steak, including B vitamins and amino acids like tryptophan, are involved in the synthesis of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood and emotional well-being. Neutral, mixed effects. Increased caloric intake. While steak is nutrient-dense, it is also calorie-dense, especially if consumed in large portions or with added fats like butter or oil. Depending on individual energy needs and activity levels, this could contribute to weight maintenance or gain. Balanced electrolytes. Steak contains potassium and phosphorus, which are electrolytes essential for fluid balance, muscle function, and nerve signaling in the body. However, excessive intake of these minerals can disrupt electrolyte balance. Possible weight gain. While the protein content of steak may support muscle growth and satiety, excessive calorie intake from steak and other high-calorie foods could lead to weight gain if not offset by increased physical activity or portion control. Steady energy levels. Consuming protein-rich foods like steak can help stabilize blood sugar levels and provide a steady source of energy throughout the day, reducing energy crashes and feelings of fatigue. Stronger bones. Protein and phosphorus, both abundant in steak, are essential for bone health and remodeling. However, a balanced intake of calcium and vitamin D is also necessary to prevent bone loss and osteoporosis. Skin health. Adequate protein intake, along with zinc and other micronutrients found in steak, supports skin integrity, wound healing, and collagen synthesis. However, excessive consumption of saturated fats may exacerbate skin conditions like acne. Hair and nail health. Protein, iron, and zinc are important nutrients for maintaining healthy hair and nails. Regular consumption of steak can contribute to the strength and vitality of hair and nails. Negative effects. Cholesterol increase. Steak, especially fatty cuts, contains cholesterol and saturated fats that can raise levels of LDL, bad cholesterol in the blood, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Risk of heart disease. High intake of red meat, particularly processed and fatty cuts, has been associated with an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular conditions, partly due to its saturated fat and cholesterol content. Digestive issues. Steak is devoid of dietary fiber, which is essential for digestive health and regular bowel movements. Consuming large amounts of steak without sufficient fiber from other sources may lead to constipation or digestive discomfort. Cancer risk. Some studies suggest that frequent consumption of red meat, especially processed varieties, may increase the risk of certain cancers, including colorectal cancer, possibly due to compounds formed during cooking or digestion, such as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Kidney strain. High protein intake, particularly from animal sources like steak, can increase the workload on the kidneys and may exacerbate existing kidney conditions or predispose individuals to kidney stones. Increased saturated fat intake. Saturated fats, abundant in red meat like steak, have been linked to inflammation, insulin resistance, and an increased risk of chronic diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Inflammation. While lean cuts of steak provide valuable nutrients, excessive consumption of red and processed meats has been associated with chronic inflammation, which is implicated in the development of various diseases, including arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and metabolic syndrome. Iron overload. Heme iron from red meat is more readily absorbed by the body than non-heme iron from plant sources. Prolonged excessive intake of heme iron, especially in individuals with hemochromatosis or predisposed genetic conditions, can lead to iron overload and toxicity. Gout risk. Red meat, including steak, is rich in purines, compounds that can be metabolized into uric acid. High levels of uric acid in the blood may contribute to the development or exacerbation of gout, a form of arthritis characterized by painful joint inflammation. Bad breath. High-protein diets, including those rich in red meat like steak, can promote the production of volatile sulfur compounds in the mouth, leading to halitosis or unpleasant breath odor. Weight gain. Excessive calorie intake from steak, particularly if coupled with sedentary behavior and poor dietary choices, can contribute to weight gain and obesity, along with associated health risks. Hormonal imbalance. Some research suggests that high intake of red meat, especially conventionally raised varieties containing hormones and antibiotics, may disrupt endocrine function and hormone balance, leading to potential reproductive issues and increased risk of hormone-related cancers. Long-term health risks. Shortened lifespan. Some epidemiological studies have linked high red meat consumption to a shorter lifespan, potentially due to increased risks of chronic diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Type 2 diabetes risk. High consumption of red and processed meats has been associated with an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, possibly due to the effects of saturated fats, iron, and certain cooking methods on insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Increased blood pressure. High sodium content in some steak preparations, along with potential effects of saturated fats, can contribute to increased blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Bone loss. While protein is essential for bone health, excessive intake without balanced calcium and vitamin D can lead to increased calcium excretion and potential bone loss over time, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. Colon cancer risk. Regular consumption of red meat, particularly when cooked at high temperatures or processed, has been associated with an increased risk of colorectal cancer, possibly due to the formation of carcinogenic compounds like heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. Atherosclerosis. Saturated fats in steak can contribute to the development of atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the buildup of plaques in the arteries, leading to reduced blood flow and increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Liver stress. High protein intake can stress the liver, particularly in individuals with pre-existing liver conditions. The liver plays a key role in protein metabolism, and excessive intake can overwhelm its capacity, potentially leading to liver damage over time. Lifestyle and behavioral changes. Cooking skills. Regularly preparing steak can improve your cooking skills and broaden your culinary repertoire, as you explore various cooking techniques and recipes to keep meals interesting. Dietary monotony. Eating steak daily can lead to dietary monotony and decreased meal satisfaction, as a lack of variety can make meals less enjoyable and reduce overall dietary adherence. Expense. Consuming steak every day can be costly, as high-quality cuts of meat tend to be expensive. This can strain your budget and may not be sustainable in the long term. Social impact. Your dietary choice to eat steak daily may impact social interactions, especially in situations where communal meals or diverse food preferences are involved. This could lead to social isolation or difficulty participating in group dining experiences. Reduced variety. A diet heavily focused on steak may limit your intake of other important food groups, such as fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes, leading to nutrient deficiencies and a less balanced diet. Eating habits. Eating steak daily may shift your eating habits towards a more meat-centric diet, potentially reducing your consumption of plant-based foods and the associated health benefits. Food cravings. Restricting your diet to predominantly steak can lead to cravings for other types of foods, particularly those rich in carbohydrates, fiber, and other nutrients missing from a meat-heavy diet. Nutrient deficiencies. Lack of dietary variety can result in deficiencies in essential nutrients such as fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, magnesium, and antioxidants found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Environmental impact. High meat consumption, especially beef, has a significant environmental footprint, including high water usage, greenhouse gas emissions, and deforestation. This can contribute to environmental degradation and climate change. Ethical concerns. Increased meat consumption raises ethical questions regarding animal welfare, the treatment of livestock, and the sustainability of meat production practices. Increased cooking time. Preparing steak can be time-consuming compared to other meals, as it often requires careful cooking to achieve the desired taste and texture, as well as considerations for food safety. Meal planning. Eating steak daily necessitates careful meal planning to ensure balanced nutrition and avoid nutrient deficiencies. This requires time, effort, and knowledge about nutrition. Personal satisfaction. You might enjoy the taste and satisfaction of eating steak daily, which can contribute to overall happiness and contentment with your diet. However, this satisfaction might diminish over time due to repetition and lack of variety. Potential for foodborne illness. Improperly cooked steak can pose risks of foodborne illnesses such as E. coli, salmonella, and listeria. Ensuring proper food handling and cooking practices is essential to avoid these risks. In summary, while eating steak daily for 30 days can provide various nutrients and potential health benefits, it also comes with significant risks and drawbacks. A balanced diet that includes a variety of food groups is generally recommended for optimal health. Consulting with a healthcare provider or nutritionist before making significant dietary changes is advisable to ensure your diet meets your individual health needs.